heard something, but I couldn't hear the scraping.
When I got to the top of the stairs, it got really hard to breathe for me. It's not that I'm out of shape, I am, but something pulled us to the far hallway. Now, when I look down that hallway, it's like Alice in Wonderland. The hallway wants to stretch itself. I mean, both ways. Both ways.
Yeah, when we walked up the stairs, I was the last one up the stairs. I heard this real low moan. It was like, I know, like a zombie, you know. But then when I went into that bedroom, I got real lightheaded, and it was hard to breathe in the first bedroom.
Is that the bedroom that's black and white?
Yes.
Room?
Yep. And I had the same effect with the hallway that pulls. You know what it made me think of was that The Shining. Yeah. All I could think was like, Red Rum, that's all I waiting for the twins, you know, like, good Lord, we're all gonna die. That didn't happen, so that was good. So that was good.
But you're all psychic who gets killed first.
Not it.
The one who can't run as fast.
Yeah. I was looking at Paul. The person behind me.
Also, when we were in the far hallway, somebody wanted me to look out the window, but not the top, the bottom window. So I had to get down on my knees for them to show them what they wanted to see. So I'm looking through a child's eyes. They wanted to go outside and play because the kids were playing next door, but they couldn't. Because they couldn't breathe, they were coughing.
What was that house?
But that house was not there.
I don't think the stuff behind us was here either, because somebody keeps trying to show me the visual through. See that? No, we don't see it. It's like looking through somebody else's eyes, and I go in the backyard and I'm like, no, all of this is not. It's more like like you said, it was more of an expanse, but they won't show me what it is they were looking at in this case. But I'm like, no, these trees aren't here, this isn't here, that's not here, but I don't know they won't put whatever was there back.
But the children were sick, they were coughing, did they have like TB?
I'm thinking the one had TB, because when I start coughing like that, there's another house I get the same effect in, and it's the Molly Brown house at Midway. And one of the little girls died from TB, and it's almost the same effect on it, looking the same way.
You could feel it?
Oh, down
difficulty breathing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You might even hear it cough, because it's bad.
Okay.
Let's see, what else did we get? When I got in the house, unfortunately, some of you know, some of you don't know, normally when I get our children's and suicides, and I got a suicide. I got a male suicide. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Maybe they'll let themselves know later. So, yeah, no, I think it's somebody. It's just somebody here. So. Thanks for telling everybody.
You share everything.
I'm so sorry. Even something we don't want to share.
I was over here.
Yeah.
There's a sound, and I hear it upstairs, and then I hear it again in here, but it's like this tinking sound, tink, tink, tink. But it's real high. What did it say? Yeah, it's not like.
It almost sounds like leaded crystal.
Yeah, tink, 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 tink.
So we're wondering if, and she has not heard like a leaded, I'm thinking maybe a leaded crystal chandelier. Like,
I don't run in those circles.
Or even with water, air passing through, and if they had anything dangling that was of a high lead content, a fine crystal, brushing against one another. She says it's not as low as china, like when dishes, dishes get together.
Here you can kind of hear teacups.
I was checking by opinions, right? So I'm sure where you're at.
Yeah. But now you want to talk about the dining room in here?
That was bizarre. So when we walked past to come in, Lisa and I were standing there, and I look, and in the dining room, so the table is set, and you've got the head of the table and the other, not head. And then you've got the four chairs that sit on the side. Yeah, thank you. The opposite of your head is your elbow. So there's a couple and they're sitting there, but not at the head and the foot of the table, but almost like where you would seat guests. And he's in a black jacket, and he's got like kind of a tie of some kind here, and he's staring at her, and she's staring like right back, and they're not moving. It was so bizarre. So she's in white, and she's got like a little pearl or something on the cuff of her sleeve, and her hands are on the like they're on the table.
Plain bodice or elaborate?
It was kind of ruffly,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just staring at each other, like they're not saying a word, and it's just a kind of awkward tension.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so Lisa asked, she says, "Do they know that you're here?" And I'm watching, and I thought, I don't think they know I'm here. And then it was so creepy. And then they turn, they look, they're like, "We know you're here." And I was like, "Oh!" And then they just go back to staring. We're just gonna move on, because I don't know what we're doing.
Excuse me.
Yeah, sorry about that. And then they didn't say anything. They didn't offer any information. Hi, my name is. They were just like, "We know." I'm like, okay.
Were they trying to like, if we stay still, they won't see us?
It was like they were on pause.
Okay.
And then in certain rooms, so like in this room back here, it's like it's on pause, but then you hit play, not play, but like fast forward, and everything is really slow motion. It's so weird, and you're like, I can hear you. So it's almost like some of them know you're here, and they're just not going to acknowledge it, I guess. Like, if I can see you, you're not really there.
Would you speak of the energies in
Right.
these different rooms?
So this feels masculine to me, but this room, obviously now that when I look around, it's feminine, but it's feminine in that I think that somebody's like either talking about poetry or they're reading it. And then it's almost like teacups, and they're discussing, it must have been the thing of the day, because they're discussing something about this poetry. Somebody kept saying poetry over and over and over. So,
And you got lightheaded when you,
yeah,
and
stood
then
here and then came around back here, and then a couple of times in the TV room, that's what I'm calling it. Because that's where I felt it there, but I got lightheaded in there, and then not again in the other room though. But on the other room, I think that you would have the sheets pulled a little bit. Like I think the kids would run in
In
there
the back
and pull
bedroom.
the sheets.
like right inside from the attic door.
Yeah, yeah,
So
The
are
little,
we down
the
hallway
little
to the
bedroom?
left?
yeah, the blue one.
Okay.
Like they would touch the bed, or they would try to
do it
pull the
chunky.
sheets. Yeah.
Anything in that red room?
We didn't go in the red
We
room.
didn't go in the red room.
Oh,
Yeah, that one doesn't red room.
Did you
why?
say red room or red
It
room?
was.
Is that the
something
rose?
in there.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
yeah,
all
the
living.
living
Yeah,
room.
yeah, it was all.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
We didn't just want to show up. I mean,
Well, I didn't know if it was locked or.
No, it's not
No,
locked. We have a guest staying
There's a
tonight
guest
there.
Nora
so-
Ashton there, I think that that's the room that she saw, that's the room that she saw the woman from outside. She saw the lady
That's
standing
what I
there.
thought,
And she was,
yeah.
and she had darker
Yeah.
hair.
I asked because
So
it was
wasn't
locked once when it shouldn't have been locked when we were here last.
Oh,
Like we weren't supposed to go in there.
No, we
So-
were getting in it.
when we
Okay.
gathered here, and Paul and I were standing back in the lobby, if you will,
Okay.
she came down the stairs.
A real person?
No.
Oh,
No.
the woman from the
Yeah.
window. Did she have anything to say?
No,
But
maybe.
it's weird,
There's
like,
something
it's
in
like
there.
Paul said, it's like trying to peel back the layer of the onion, because you're just not giving any information at all, like you might get names outside, but then you get inside and you're like, and I think some of them know that you're here, that we're here, but
Tia?
they're just not being forthcoming.
Is this the largest gathering you've ever had in this home since you've owned it?
No, I've had teas, high teas,
Okay.
where I've had 22.
Okay, I just was wondering if maybe the spirits that were here were like, what are all these people doing here? But this isn't the first time.
Right.
No.
Okay, all right, sorry.
Would
And
you,
Paul, you said that someone inside the house told you about the neighbor, right?
We heard the voice from inside, we were
We were on the
standing
porch,
outside.
yeah.
Like someone, you heard a voice say about the neighbor.
The neighbor.
The
Yeah.
voice came from inside?
Correct.
Okay.
Male, female?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the neighbor's here.
So. I get a man's death here too in the house. I don't know if it was the man of the house. And I think this guy shows up quite a bit because of that. Because what it's kind of, I'm trying to get a story from somebody, and they're just giving me such small bits. I gotta try to figure out what they're trying to tell me. So,
Can we backtrack? I'm so chatty about this, but to the suicide that you picked up,
Okay.
are you able to pinpoint if it's somebody that resides in the house, or is it one of us that maybe brought it along for the ride, so to speak?
He said when he felt it, when he told us about it, that he didn't think it was associated with the house. He thinks it's associated with somebody in the house now, in present time. That
Like
somebody,
one of us.
one of us.
Yeah,
One of
as
us.
a guest, a living.
right.
Yeah.
Correct.
It might take a while, you know, for it to piece out if they come.
Do you want to speak to the basement?
Is it?
You want to mention the basement? No, no, not really.
All I know is when I went in the basement, I got very lightheaded and nauseous, and I had to actually exit very quickly.
She really did. I
I
get,
don't get that very often where I have to leave.
as you cross that threshold and you step down and you got those big wide floorboards, it feels inappropriate. Like, you know, that's the best way to say
That's
it.
why I'm
Like you're
here.
not supposed to be there.
No,
Like inappropriate behavior
Do
took
you want me
place.
to say it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I called it rapey.
Rapey.
That's
Rapey.
how it is. That was my
Rapey.
adjective for it. Ow! But it was.
You're right, Tony?
That's all.
Tony, get lay down now.
Sorry.
Now he's lightheaded.
Um,
Can I ask, have you heard, listening to these guys, have you ever felt that way when you went to the basement?
I've never felt anything longer. This is freaking me out.
No,
I was watching her face and it's like,
Yeah, it doesn't mean like it's always like this. You know,
Could be, you know, and
Because
just
they're here.
because that's what we're picking up on, it doesn't mean that it's malevolent either.
right.
It doesn't mean, I mean,
something might have happened in the
Yeah.
past.
and it's hard for us to pinpoint because it's not like we're spending hours or days here, so it's hard to peel back and go, okay, what has happened? So something has left this feeling, but what? I mean, I don't know. And unless you can spend time and reel it back and find out.
We can be misdirected too.
Absolutely.
Be very careful about going right to malevolent.
No, absolutely.
No,
That's
no.
exactly what
Well,
I'm
I'm just
saying.
saying,
I think,
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks a haunting is bad,
No.
and it's not, and I'll explain to you. Tinker Swiss Cottage in Rockford, the original owners are there because that is their heaven on earth. And they're not ready to leave it. They want to be there because they absolutely love it. And their vibe is phenomenal. And some of the people here, they're not malevolent.
No.
They just want to be known. They just want you to know they're here.
There was a good number of the people here are not.
No.
I don't think, yeah, absolutely.
And I was talking to Sarah about this on the way up here. We hate being called paranormal experts. I hate that. I hate that. And I've been doing this a long time, 11 years. And people say to me, well, you know this and you know what. Let me tell you that dealing with the dead is just like dealing with the living. I can't figure out what's going on with happy people.
And every time you think you know
The
something.
living, you know? I mean,
Like
do you know everything about everybody in your life?
No.
No, you don't. So you don't know about the dead either. So
And every time you think you know, like you guys know as investigators, every time you think you've got a concrete explanation or you got a concrete knowing of something, it flips on you the next location and it's just
the
weird.
noise from the
So-
kitchen. They're saying, yes, we're right. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Kathy, do you have feelings? Do you get reactions to high EMF?
Hold on, guys. I got a question. Can you hold on just a second? Say that again.
Do you have reactions when you walk into a high EMF area?
Yes.
Okay, because we do know that below
Yes,
to the
it would
basement
be
is
that.
very high EMF.
Yes, it would be that. Very true.
And that's another thing, it could feel malevolent, it could make you feel nauseous, it could make you
Yeah,
feel
no,
like.
that's a good point.
I don't usually react to it unless it's extremely high, but like outside a power line or whatever, but there's no absolutes, so. Yeah, and like I was saying, I wouldn't be very quick to call it, oh, it's malevolent, I would never go down there. I would say
Yes.
Okay,
We got more people coming in.
okay.
Guys, we just got some people in. I think that it would probably be a really good time to take a break and walk around outside, because I want you to see the outside of the house before you come back in and, well, hear the history a little bit and and Laura have. You can talk about that. Do you have something from her?
Yes.
And I had it reattached.
Good timing.
So we
can get it from yourself.
I told Holly I said we should set a date because it's very important. Yeah. Oh, you just want to give us
I think it's getting nice cool air. Okay.
I said it. A lot of energy going on in that.
I just wandered around in the yard for a minute. Listening to how the thing.
We're looking out the window.
I know. I wonder. That might have been me. That wasn't here.
I didn't, well, had a coffee.